that ain't you! You're better than that!
Alright guys, so here we go. Now, I just want to let you know this is going to be the first part of a two-parter. I actually have so many games that it's insane, and I just can't get through them all in one video. So what I'm going to be trying to stick to here is Genesis and Nintendo. So original NES and Genesis titles. Maybe with a little Master System sprinkled in. So the next video will be pretty much everything else. PlayStation, Saturn, you know, Sega CD, Super Nintendo, things like that. The Nintendo and the Genesis are kind of about to fall on me and pretty much bury me alive. So I need to get these through first, and then we'll do part two from there. So I'm going to be ripping through these pretty quick because there's so many. I'll try to give you a little bit of the story behind how the hell I got them if I can remember, and then we'll go from there. So first up is 1943. It is, you know, a nice little sealing container. I've been trying to put all my games in these lately. Trying to get them, you know, with the little plastic things I've been buying from China. I've been buying like 10, 20 at a time. And I just keep running out. I don't understand why I didn't use these things beforehand. Absolutely must if you're a collector. I don't know what the hell was wrong with you. My games have been getting crushed for years, and I wasn't using these, so I'm an idiot. Let's move on. I have no idea where that came from. I bought a lot of these in empty boxes. This is, I believe, an empty box lot that I had the games for already. So when the games came in, or I mean, when I picked up the boxes off a local seller, I just had the game already and I stuck them in there. So Battle of Olympus box, again, the game's in there, I've already put it in there, but that's the box for now. Now this one is actually empty still. This is Kirby. Got this from another local guy, one of the stores I hang out at. He just got them in and threw them to me for a couple bucks each, so I appreciate that. So that's Kirby. See, no game in there because I actually don't have it yet. I don't know how I don't have Kirby, but I don't. Now this is a double hit. We'll do these both together. This is Mario 2 and Mario 3. These were loose boxes again. I actually got these from a co-worker, if you can believe it. She found her Nintendo in backroom, some godforsaken land, and I got the boxes off her for free. She still wanted the games, but I was like, you know what? I got 2 copies of the games. I just want the box. So she was like, oh, okay. She didn't understand the value in the boxes, which was just perfect for me. So she gave me them, and I was more than happy to accept them. All right, now without causing an avalanche here, let's try to move on. Okay, Bayou Billy, nefarious game. It's popular for all the wrong reasons. This was another box pickup, but I had the game already. It's in there. Box is pretty crushed. I think I only paid like $5 for it locally again, so I wasn't complaining. Now this one and the next one too are still loose. Oh, this is upside down. It's Load Runner. Again, picked this up cheap. What I thought that said right there was 5, but then I noticed a little, what appears to be a 1 in front of it. So I think I paid 15 for it. Not too happy about that because I got it thinking it was 5 because I don't even have the game. So, oh well, whatever. It's apparently pretty good. So I just got 1 million sold in Japan. So I just got to get the game down, throw it in there. Now this is another. This was a $5 Kung Fu Heroes. I really like the you know, the simplistic you know, anime Chinese art on the front. I think it's really great. Now this was a $5 because, oh god, ripped right down the middle. Again, no game inside. I don't have it yet. Just the box. Moving on. This is one of the more expensive titles I had to get the box for. The box would have been more, but thankfully there were, or unthankfully, there was some damage there, as you can see. So Ghoul School box. Again, I had the game already. Oh god, the top's missing too. And $29.95 is not what I paid for the box. That I think I paid 10 for it, maybe 5. I can't remember. And I had the game already, so I got the box, stuck it inside. I mean, for the most part, it's not bad. It's pretty nice. It's got a little tear here and a little tear there, but you know what? I'll accept it as it is. I'm not too picky. So next up was another box purchase. It was Zelda. You'll notice a little tear there. He wanted 15 for this box, and the nicer ones were like 20 or 25. I can't remember, but because of the damage to it, he had 3 of them. He knocked it down to 10, I believe. Local guy again that I always buy from. You know, a little tape damage on the back. It wasn't the worst box he had. He had another one even worse, but it wasn't the best box either. And I like to stay in the middle somewhere, right where, you know, my wallet doesn't cry too much. Now this is another Loosey Goosey, Bard's Tale. Awesome game. I had it when I was a kid. You know, early RPG style fare. So I had to grab it. It's a pretty minty box. It's nice and fresh and ready for me to go find the game and stick it in there. Now, another box only, which I don't understand if I don't have the game because I'm confused. It's Dragon's Lair on the NES. Now, this is a minty box because I used to love playing this game as a kid, so I love that they used the original artwork. They didn't pencil in something new. And for the most part, the box is pretty nice too, so I'm pretty happy about that. So that was, I hope I didn't pay $15 but just for the box, but God knows I probably did. Now, next up, if you'll remember the girl that got me the Mario 2 and Mario 3 box, she had a complete Action 52. Complete. I mean, it has all the inserts. It's pretty minty fresh. It's not super mint, but it's close. So for, again, borderline free, I wasn't complaining. And I yoinked that up. Now, I already had another one that you might have seen in another pickup video with a Beat to Hell box. Now, I went and sold that off to one of the local stores and bought some more games with that money and kept this one. So, oh god, it's about to fall over. Now we'll rip through a couple loosey-gooseys. Picked these up from another store, another local store on the other side of the tracks. Firehawk and MiG-29, these nice silver carts, unlicensed Nintendo things by Camerica, whatever they are. They're pretty cool. I think he wanted 15 each for them, but I think I got them down to about 10 each. I did a trade or something. These ones with the chipset in the back, which is just so cool. They're probably just terrible, but I don't care. It's for the collection. And some other loosey-gooseys. We got Excite Bike here that I got relatively cheap. Akari Warriors. Probably only paid about 5 to 10 for each of these. And Star Trek. Yeah, this one was on trade. I don't know, and this one came from one store, and that one came from another store. All three of these came from different areas. Dear God, that's just how much stuff has been piling up here, because it's out of control. All right, back into the boxes. Rad Racer box, got that from that girl I mentioned at work. Again, free box, but I had the game already, so I stuck it inside, and now she's nice and minty and complete. Oh God, we're getting piles here. And another one from her, Tetris 2. Not much to say on it. I went to buy it at one of the stores for 20 bucks, and I'm glad I didn't, because I already had the game. That's why I didn't buy it. So now I got the box and I stuck my game inside. Now this is an actual variant of the Tetris that I have. I have another one, but it doesn't have this orange Nintendo Entertainment System across the top. I think it's because more than likely it's got the French box, has the French right on it, and so it's the Canadian variation probably. And hey, I'm not complaining. So let's, oh my God, I don't know where to put stuff anymore. All right, here we go. Caveman Games. It took me a while to get this. I really wanted it with box because I got this for my birthday or Christmas millions of years ago. And I really wanted it complete again, so I think I bought it from one of the local guys I buy a lot of my G.I. Joe stuff from. You wanted 20 for it, I think, so that's pretty much probably what I paid for it. And I don't think that's fair for complete. Now, Faxanadu was another box deal. I was buying boxes right off the shelf. He was taking the games out and I was taking the boxes. I had the game already, so I really don't like when I gotta buy a complete game again. So he'll sell me the boxes right off his shelf, which is just excellent. So I think I paid around 15 for just the box, because he'll knock a certain amount off for the game and the manual, which I'll usually take out too, because sometimes I have those too. Another box deal, Operation Wolf. Same as the Faxanadu guy, one of the big stores locally around here, and it's pretty minty fresh, and I enjoy it. So it was one of the early arcade games I remember playing. Dr. Chaos was another box deal. You can see $5 there. Picked it up because I had the game already, so it's in there now, and it's a little squished. I really need to get a protector on there. So hey, Dr. Chaos, let's keep her going. Good God, we're still in Nintendo, aren't we? All right, RoboCop 2. This was another one from the girl that I got the Action 52 from. Again, borderline free, and it's complete. And hey, why not? Throw it down there. This was another box deal, Thundercade. Had the game already, so I picked the box up, probably for $5. And it's got some tape on it and some other nonsense, but it doesn't bother me. So hey, Thundercade. Okay, I think we're finally through the Nintendo. You know what? Let's burn through these real quick. All right, 64 games. I got these from some local guy who was selling them. Cyber Tiger, the Game Shark, which apparently is kind of hard to find on the 64. We got the Quake. And we got, I think it was 10 games for $75, and I already traded off my doubles. And we got Cruisin' USA, which I got for Christmas many years ago. I tried to get GoldenEye that year, but it was sold out. I had to get Cruisin' USA. Charlie, Destruction Blast. And let's just push this crap out of the way. And Air Combat, Army Men game. I always loved that they were green. So let's just throw those there. And let's get into the... You know what, let's try to do Master System real quick first, and then we'll do Genesis. Alright, Master System. This was bought locally off Marketplace from a guy. It took me forever to finally meet up with him to get them. Bomber Raid. I think I paid about 15 each for these, which is fair to me, especially complete in box. Shinobi. And this was the big one, the one I wanted the most. Wonder Boy and Monster Land. Got a good deal on that one. And then, this is another variant, Rampage. I have Rampage already, but not in the colored box. I'm not too sure if this is like a later release or not, but hey, whatever. It looks nicer than mine, so I'll take it. And then, bought from one of the local stores again, Ghostbusters. You might notice the blue price tag coming up more and more again. So what happened was some kid or somebody stuck a bunch of Ghostbusters stickers all over it, and I think it looks really cool. So for 20 bucks, complete, I had to get it because that dang Genesis one keeps escaping me. Because then its price just keeps going up and up and up. All right, let's get into Genesis real quick. Here's a loosey-goosey. Bonanza Brothers. This is a local guy that actually comes to buy anime off me. He's a pretty cool guy, and I didn't know he had retro games. So one day he had a posting, and I was like, well, come trade me some anime for some retro games, brother. And these are from him, too. Fatal Labyrinth on Genesis. I mean, these are minty, too. I really love the quality of these. I mean, you cannot complain. Sword of Vermilion, and not to mention these are like kind of, I don't know, slightly more rare games. I mean, they're not rare by any means, but they're not things you see every day. And then this one, which I didn't even know existed, Alex Kidd on Genesis. I mean, I know I got them on the Master System, but I didn't really know he existed on Genesis, so this was really cool. A good surprise, and I'm very glad to have it in the collection. And then we got King of the Monsters on Genesis again. Bought this from another store on the other side of town. The 20 bucks I think I paid for this. Yeah, 19.99. Yeah, more or less. And they had it loose for 17.99. So $2 more for case and manual. Yes, please. Let's stick that there on the Leaning Tower of Pisa. And what do we got next? These are the ones that have been sitting around forever. We got Streets of Rage. This was actually a box. I bought this off another store's shelf. He was like, hey, you just want the box? He's like, all right, $5. And I was like, hell yeah, son. Terminator. I bought this one complete because I didn't have it. Mortal Kombat 3 was another full purchase. Because I had 1 and 2 already, so it's nice to complete this set. Let's try to move back a little bit because it's getting crazy. Super Thunderblade. God, I see this everywhere for some reason. I saw this at 3 different places on the same weekend. So paying 15, you know, whatever. It's fair enough, I guess. Put that back over here. And these are some minty boxes. Last Action Hero. God, I actually love this Schwarzenegger film. So I apologize if you're one of the naysayers. But again, as you can tell, just clean and, you know, has the hanger and everything. I don't even know where that came from, or some of these. Adventures of Mighty Max. I remember the cartoon back in the, I believe, late 80s. And when I saw the game, you know, I had to have it. So there she is. And then, oh my god, we're almost at the end. Oh no, there's a bunch of loose games down there. Alright, we got this Humans game, which I've never even heard of before. But for 10 bucks, I picked it up because it looks interesting. Alright, up there you go. Turtles Tournament Fighters. This is the one that I paid $30 for, and I actually think I may have almost overpaid. I don't know why this goes for so cheap, because the Super Nintendo one is up there, but the Genesis one for some reason is like super cheap. I've found it a couple times for less than I thought it would be. So I'm pretty, happy to get it. And then let's burn through some of the loose goose. We got Commando. Now these were games I bought from everywhere, so Friday the 13th, I can't find Freddy Krueger. That's the one I'm after now, because Friday the 13th isn't worth as much as I thought it was, but friggin' Freddy's going through the roof. Rocketeer. Total Recall. We're getting a Schwarzenegger theme going here. Oh my god. We're almost out of space. Okay, we got Narc. Always an interesting game. Platoon. Upside Down Gauntlet with the old Tengen style case there, and get out of the way. Oh god. Okay, X-Men. And one last Rocket Ranger in a Nintendo case, which is always cool to have. I love these things from the old Blockbuster Rogers days. Whenever I find them for like usually $1 each, I'll buy them all, no matter what colors they are. I love them all. So, hey, that is about it for this video. It is 16 minutes long on the dot. And that was just, like I said, Nintendo and Genesis. So they are more or less all over the place. They are down on the ground. They are everywhere. So, as you can see, I still have a lot of... there we go. We got Intellivision games down there. Still a pile of those I picked up. There's some Super Nintendo games up there and some other weird Game Gear. And then I got tons of more Super Nintendo down there. And I think I went through pretty much all my PlayStation and Xbox and all that other junk I picked up. Those piles over there last time. PSP Go over there. I'll go over that in another next video. So that's it for this one. So if you saw anything you liked, leave a like, leave a comment down below, and hey, I'll see you next time. Peace.